Alright guys, welcome back to the Fat Cat Caravan. I hope you're all doing well today. Right, we're checking a game called Moonshine Incorporated today, and it's exactly what it looks like. Just making moonshine, selling it for a profit, trying to dodge the police. So yeah, I thought it looked interesting. Well, give it a go, you know what I mean? So we'll do a new campaign then and see what it's all about. But before we do, I'd just like to say I hope you guys are well and thank you for your ongoing support. So let's get into it.
Our hometown just ain't big enough for you. It's never been. You finally decide to leave and make a name for yourself in the city. But it's not that easy, is it? Work's hard to come by. The city's not a friendly place. Finally, you find a job in a mob controlled pub. Not a dream come true, sure, but you meet people, you learn things. You remember your big dreams and start a business with like minded friends. Still, your actions don't go unnoticed. All it takes is one tip from your ex employers, and it all goes down the drain. A police raid. The business is over. Fortunately, you are out of town. Unfortunately, you have to stay out permanently. You pack your bags and return back home to the mountains. But it's not all that bad. With the help of your great uncle and the best little sister in the world, that's me, you start a new business, moonshining. Ready to chase some big dreams again.
Right, so there you go. There's a story. I won't do that voice. Yeah, right, wicked. Family Mountains. Okay, one day a young moonshiner sets up a small operation in a peaceful forest in the distant mountains. Will he be able to make his fortune, or will his hardships of the trade and the police turn out to be too much for him? Let's find out. Okay, this is our base, guys. If you look at the top of the screen, we've got like a police alert there. You see that's on one kind of light at the moment. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, because you will get like notoriety. Well, obviously you can't start selling stuff, get a name for yourself, you know what I mean? So you've got to be careful avoiding the police as well. Right, here's your grandpops, my brother's old moonshining base. No one's used it since forever, but maybe it was some use to you. You have a lot to learn. Let's do it then. Still, as you can see, the whole thing's in a sorry state. We should check out what's what. Right, so it just shows you the actual camera movement, so you can scroll the camera like that, and then you can, with the right stick, you can straight down into the action. That's awesome. You can rotate it as well, that kind of goodness. Right, now that's done, let's talk about moonshine. That's what we're here for after all. Exactly. Right, first, the very basis of moonshining are the ingredients you use. Let's see what I have in storage by pressing the L2 button and go down to storage. Right, shit, we've got nothing. So time to buy some ingredients. Right, let's go to the store then, which is there. This is the map, it'll show you more about it later, but for now let's check out the store, no problem. So basically these other places around here, you see under the bridge, local den, all that kind of stuff, these are the places you're going to eventually deliver to. But we'll come to that anyway.
Welcome back.
Right, so here's the store, we buy your goods, your ingredients. Well, there's not a lot to look at today, but it'll do. Let's buy ourselves some Demerara sugar. Let's what we do, making fucking coffee. Yeah. Right, so only 50 of them, is it? Yep, right, 50 of those. So we can add 10 on to 51, that'll do, whatever. Let's also get 50 kgs of Bardabus sugar. I've never heard of it. Okay. Alright, so let's go. There we go, and then let's buy that. So we've got 2 lots of sugar. $306. Yeah, we've got no choice. That's fine. Right, return to base. Okay, the place is empty. To be fair, there should be a fermentation tank in storage. You can access it directly from the fast apparatus placement window. So if we press circle, there it is. Little tub we're going to do our little moonshine in. We can place this wherever we want within the green kind of. You see the green crosses within that area. So I think I'll just put it slap bang in the middle for now. That'll do. I'll just put it like there. There we go. Ah, right, a fine smell of fermentation tank. What a delight. Thanks to this here thing, we can transform sugar into alcohol. Now we should hire someone to help us. Here, you got some workers. Your poor grunkle is very old after all and thirsty, but I digress. Okay, so we want the worker headquarters, which is over there. Recruitment. Here we go, then. Well, not a huge turnout, but all rookies, but I reckon that makes sense. None of the folks in this area knows yet, but this guy seems to have be of a good sort. Right, anyway, so he's got look at his traits, back pain, isn't it? His fucking traits lazy, look at that. No good, is it? Right, let's send him an offer to see if he'll accept it. So his weekly salary is 793. Okay. Dang it, boss. For an offer like that, I'm going to be working harder than a pump. Does that mean you've taken it, yeah? Let's recruit a second worker so we have enough hands to start. You can try and negotiate, but remember, the worker might be insulted if the offer is too low. Yeah, fair enough. So this guy's lazy. Look, he's a party animal, he's lazy. Fucking hell. He don't deserve much money, does he? Right. Now, just be warned, these windows, when I first played this, I didn't know what I was highlighting because it's dark brown. If it's on the right hand side, under weekly salary, it's very, look, you see, you can miss it. I didn't know kind of what I was doing first of all, but anyway, right, we can kind of bring his wages down. Chance of success as well as obviously the negotiation you're giving him. So if we give him like that 21%, you're not going to get that. You might be lucky, but I'm going to kind of offer him do 92%, just get down a little bit low if we can. Right, send the offer, see what he says about that. Ha! Never done her such a generous boss. I'm yours. See, wicked. We won that negotiation. Excellent. Right. So this is our list of workers here. And you can see their traits. Obviously, energetic, faster movement, and he's got back pain, so lower carrying capacity. So he can't carry a lot, obviously. Right. Workers have traits which might be good or bad. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Right. Each time your workers be doing a task, they gain experience. It can be used to promote them into a specialization. Ooh, okay. And each specialization gives a bonus to different types of tasks. That's good. So we can kind of XP and yeah, that's good. Right. Okay, let's check out the workshop to craft what we need. So let's go into, oh yeah, you can see him down there, look. All right, mate. Okay, let's go into there then. Crafting. Okie dokie, right in the crafting tab, create different apparatuses for alcohol production. Yeah, no worries. Right. Yeah, gotcha. Open was it distillations? I can't if I can talk today, man. Right, during your venture, business endeavor, we have lots of skills. 200 litres still, right? Okay, so we can get better ones later on, but for now we've got the ABCs, whatever that means. Distillation set, okay. Let's take that then. Look at that, man. Looks cool, doesn't it? Right, close that. Right, place distillation. Okay, we'll place it down here. I can't even talk to her, that was mad at me. Right, your ABCs, here we go then. It's got to stand for something, isn't it? Alcohol, brewing, crafting, I don't know. Anyway, put it down there. Open the batch hub. Here we go then. Create a new batch. Oh, this is where it's a new batch of whiskey or whatever. Well, it'll be a new batch of sugar, I think that was about it. Okay, right, so let's set everything up. In this here place, you can create a blueprint for the whole process. Choose the alcohol, ingredients, and apparatuses. The only restriction, you have much existing recipe. Okay, so we can learn new recipes. So, first off, let's choose one ingredient. How about Barbados sugar? I don't know what the fuck that sugar is, honestly. I thought it was Barbados sugar. What the fuck? Right, oh, now, oh, okay, now all of a sudden we've got a mouse cursor. Fair enough, whatever. Okay. Right, Barbados sugar, so I'm calling it. Fuck it. Right, since that's done, we need somewhere to ferment the stuff. Okay, we need a fermentation tank, which is that one there. Excellent. Right, yeasts are divided into categories. They allow to craft recipes by altering the potency of your ingredients' flavors. Those in the first category are called simple. They aren't very potent. You'll get access to the strong ones later on, not a problem. Okay, so over here we've got the flavor chart, right. Flavor changes when you add ingredients. Each ingredient has its own flavor and effect on the chart. You need to match the flavor of a recipe to how to make it. Ah, okay. So we've got to match that We've got to kind of get it bitter and... okay. For now, we don't have much, but a little birdie told me that if we add Demerara, we get much closer to the recipe. Okay, let's do that then. Demerara. Stick it in. Right, when you have a recipe in the flavour chart, you can select it in order to lock it. Then you can make any modifications. The recipe's flavour target will be retained. Okay, so... interesting. So why are we choosing that one then? 72% when it's 81. Okay. This will take a while to get used to. So we actually take it down a percentage so we can bring it back up again then maybe. That's probably what it is, isn't it? As you can see, we have a match, but it ain't too accurate. Balance the quality ingredients. Okay, so we've got to do it using this slider, adding more or less Demerara and yeah, gotcha. So if we kind of, you can see the shape change in the flavour chart there. Look, and it's going up. So we're gonna try and get it dead on, man. 95%, 99. That'll do, wouldn't it? Eh? Beautiful. Right, choose distillation approach. Okay, so we want that ABCs. So okay, so the 2 sugars go into the tank with the yeast, and that ferments, obviously for how long, and then that distills it, and then final step with bottling. Okay, let's create that then. Right, it's got to set up fermentation. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is all screens, isn't it? All charts and graphs. This is. Right. Wow. What am I looking at here, man? This is the fermentation window. Here, you're planning the first step of production. You have to set the temperature, quantity, mixing, timing, and everything. Right, so here's there we go, there's the basics of the basics. So we had the yeast, the water, the 2 sugars to make it, the 2 sugars make a mash, and then we had yeast and water, and it all goes into one pot, right? Yeah, the whole process, gotcha. Yep. You can view that process, use the fermentation process, durability, okay, cool. Oh, cleanliness is crucial if you want to avoid introducing unwanted flavours into your tank. 100% flavour match will ensure you avoid any unpleasant surprises. Right, so we've got to keep the tank clean, and obviously no holes in it and stuff like that. Yeah, that makes total sense. Here we can choose the yeast that will be thrown into the tank. Remember that each yeast has different requirements and will yield different results. Right, let's start with a balanced option, simple powder. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, so now we have to fill the tank by adding mash and water. Be careful with the quantity of sugar you add because too much will overwhelm the yeast and kill it. Okie dokie. So mash amount and water amount. So be careful with the quantity of sugar you add. Okay, so let's kind of move this up and see what changes. So what do we need then? We need to fill the tank with a minimum 190 litres of water and reach 17 to 22% sugar. So let's 16 on this. That's too much. Right, there we go. Got it. Excellent. Right, later on you'll be able to unlock a tech that will allow you to modify the temperature. Okay, but for now we can't do that. Right, no problem then. Right, here we have the fermentation timeline. You can choose when you want to stop the process. At some points, additional flavours might appear, which are represented by coloured bubbles. Try to reduce the time to 20 hours to avoid excess additional flavours. Okay, that's 20 hours. We've got to bring it down to 20 hours, but then we're going to lose the bitterness, aren't we? Okay. Alright, we're losing the... Here we go. Alright, it's pretty close to the graph, isn't it? Now that everything's all fine and dandy, you can start the fermentation process. Okay, create this then, let's do it. You can see your workers bringing water to the mash in the tank. Hard working bees there'll be. Okay. Right, fermentation is a long process though. How about we speed up some time? Okay, we have 3 different yeah, so speed up time. Yeah, okay then. So yeah, there they go. Busy little bees. Come on in. I'll puff that guy over there. He's fucking lazy, just standing there. What are you doing, dude? That's got to be a lazy guy, isn't it? Right, open the recipe book. Let's have a look at the recipe then. Right, welcome to the recipe map. This is where the unlockable recipes are going to be. There's 4 types of spirit: moonshine, brandy, whiskey, and vodka. And 3 complexities: cheap, fine, and premium. For now, you don't know a ton of recipes. Okay, doesn't discover more yet. Okay. Each recipe has a radius, which expand depending on the quality you achieve. Right. So, if we for example, learn the top one, depending on how wide the radius goes, we'll learn the second one and third one. It just keeps expanding. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So if we go to Moonshine then. This is a recipe you discover when you did that last batch. Okay, you can see all different elements, main ingredient, flavor chart, and so on. Yep, okie dokie. No problem. Let's close this for now then. Right, now the fermentation is done, we can start distillation. Let's head back to the batch hub. There we go. Right, set up distillation. Yeah, no problem. Let's do that. Okay, right. Distillation is a subtractive step. Each jar contains a fraction of the final product, both in terms of flavour and ethanol value. Selecting the ones you want to keep and the ones you want to discard let you find balance between expected flavours. Okay, so the flavour and alcohol content lets you balance it up. Gotcha. So in the settings for the distillation process, you can control the flame, rate, and the jar. These affect the speed of production and the quality and the quantity. Okay. So set the flame rate, the frame rate then. Set the flame rate to higher. Okay. Gotcha. So we've got a higher fire, yeah? Now let's specify the jars you want to get rid of or keep in order to achieve the desired outcome. The recipe requires 20% ethanol, which is the alcohol, isn't it, in the end product. So let's have between 20 and 30 here to give ourselves a bit of leeway. Okay, so we've got to take out, these are all the things let's add in. And we can take out some as well. So we can remove, so what does the red mean then? The red means acrid, whatever that is. Is that supposed to be acid? So we need at least 20% ethanol, which is the alcohol. So I wonder if we take this out, what happens? 17, it's going up. That one. There we go, perfect. Well, everything seems to be final. Let's do this, okay. Right, let's take a look how things are going at the base. Oh, there you go, completed, it's done. While the distillation is all out distilling, we can tell you a little bit about notifications. They tell you everything that happens in your base, so be updated, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that on the right hand side there, gotcha. Okay, open the batch hub, which is here. Right, here we go, so it's made. Our first batch is made, so we'll set up bottling now. Hey, look at this, rot gut, don't you mean gut rot? $37, wicked. Right, this is the final point. You can modify things, fortify or dilute the product and set the price once it's bottled and done. Okay, wicked, wicked, nice. Same goes for fortifying the alcohol, but what you can do now is dilute it. So reach 20% ethanol to achieve a recipe match. We've only got 1% to go then, so what we do then is, there we go, it's easy. The quality is 66%, that's not bad for the first time going, is it? Alright. Now the price, here we go, how much are we going to charge for this rot gutman? Okay. We want them Benjamins, is that their kind of form of currency? It must be. Okay, find the price then. So I'm going to charge, oh, okay, 39 then, that'll do. You can see the mastery points you achieve for this recipe. Mastery points are used to unlock new tech. Each time you raise the quantity of the recipe, sorry, the quality of a recipe, you gain more mastery. Okay, no worries, no worries. Right, you can name your product. Here we go then. So hell yeah, I'm going to name my product. I'm going to call it the fat guts. There we go. Right, let's bottle it. Excellent. Congratulations, your first batch is done. Now you can archive it. This is the way you'll create okay, so if we are, well, okay, gotcha. So when we archive this now, that'll be exactly the same every time I make it. Wicked. So let's archive it, shall we? We can't do it yet, so let's just close the window. Well, having moonshine is all fine and dandy, sure, but having money is even better. Well, yeah, exactly. Your product has to be delivered to thirsty clients. Luckily, you have just the means for that. Just remember, always be careful making your rounds. Yeah, because of the police. Right, let's check the delivery window. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. You can deliver these all points. Old shack, local den, blah, blah, blah. So we have different cars we can get as well, different drivers. In this little window, set up the details for delivery. Okay, yep. Right, for now, we've only got this driver, so we have to use him. That car, we've only got that little beat up banger for now, so we have to do that. Now we've got to do is add the cargo. So obviously the fat gut is the one. 20% alcohol. Good. Nice. $39. Let's do it. Right, set the destination. Okay, set the destination is Old Shack. That's what we're delivering to. That's the first place to deliver to. So let's do it. So there we go. Right, start delivery. Yeah, so this is kind of like, you don't see this part, you don't drive down the road or anything, but you just see this map of you. But obviously the police can intersect any of those points. You know, you should be careful of that. Right, by the way, you can always take a look at the given hotspot to see how well your things are going. Okay, let's check the hotspot. Oh, shack. Each hotspot has different client preferences, so try to meet them for optimal dealings. Meanwhile, the alert level shows risk of a police raid on your stash. Oh, okay, we get police raids. Each time you sell something, the risk increases, but more clients means more money. So this is risk to reward kind of thing going on here, isn't it? Storage shows the batch you delivered, how well it's sold. You can also change its price. Each batch has an awareness gauge. All right, let's have a look at how well our product did then. Here we go. All right, that's doing all right. Oh, it's going up. There you go. Look, it's 38. Oh, lovely. Oh, making money. Look at that. That's what we like to see. 222 people. Nice one. All right, close that. Right, you can see the mission on the top left. You can unpin or pin, blah, blah, blah. Mission progress. Yep. Cool. Right, there's a mission right here. Poor soul needing desperate help. In need of our help. Okay, let's try this then. So these like side missions, are they? Let's look at the missions log. It'll help you keep track of all the missions bravely accepted. Blah, 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 blah. Select test your mantle. Okay, what's this? What's this? Father Ted. The local pastor. So there you go. I must have known, isn't it? It's having a difficult time. It's not easy being the holiest person around. Maybe something to lift his spirits would help, or some spirits to lift him. A drink from gave a corn syrup. So, okay, all right. So we've got to deliver 20 litres of poor man's tequila as a side mission. No problem. Oh, this is cool. This is all right, man. So we've got side missions. Here we go. Technology tree. This is all different tech. The tree is divided into two tabs. One for fermentation, the other for distillation. Okay. You don't have enough points to unlock all the technologies, but I think it's one do for now. So we just unlock mashing there. Mashing tech. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yep. I think the apparatus from the last batch is a little dirty and maybe slightly damaged. We did push it pretty hard. Let's see. So we got to clean and fix our stuff. There we go. 90. It's not too bad, mate. So durability 92%, cleanliness 90%. So we've got to clean it, yeah. So if we go to R1, go to press. Okay, we can clean it. There we go. All right. Next, we need some mashing equipment to turn the corn syrups into something usable. We call this pre-fermentation. Okay, crafting. Let's have a look. The old cauldron. Look at that. State of that thing, man. For now, you only have access to the mashing, but the tech tree. Okay, right. Let's do that. This is quite in depth, quite involved, isn't it? Wow. Okay, it's more in depth than I thought. And now her worker has finished cleaning the other apparatus, you can begin to build a new one. Tons of work, sure, but that's what we're paying for, exactly. All right, let's do that then, shall we? Okay. Right, has he crafted that? Has he? Right, I've got to wait for him to craft that then. Right, place the old cauldron in the base. Okay, let's put it like near that one. There you go. Right, create a new batch. So what's the batch, wasn't it? Create a new batch. Yep. Let's open the. Okay, right. He's got a little gift for us. Open the recipe. Load the recipe. All right. He's given us the recipe for it. Is it poor man's tequila? There we go. Choose this recipe. All right. Yep. Right. Add the agave syrup, corn syrup, yeast, and all the required apparatus. Okay, let's do that then. And then that's it. So we create that. That's away we go then. That's done, isn't it? I think that's it. Right, set up fermentation. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's take a look at the base one last time. Okay. Now, one last word of advice. Be wary of the police. Our activities are far from legal, as sad as it is. The top bar shows how interested in you the police are. Trouble on the road and too many transactions in one hotspot will increase it. If you reach the end of the police alert bar, your base will be raided and that means game over. Oh my god, shit. And that's it. Okay, that's it. Tutorial done. Now go and make your grunkle proud. And if you need anything, just check the book of Moonshine. Blah, blah, blah. And there we go. We have done that. That's the basics of moonshining. I'll skip all that. There we go then. Right guys, I'm going to leave that first look right there. If you liked it, just give it a little cheeky like if you don't mind. I appreciate it. It helps me out, helps the channel out. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, take care.
PlayStation